What's up everyone, it's Marco from PhoneDog.com, and it's finally September, which means it's going to be the busiest month of all of the mobile world of 2014. I mean, just looking at it, we have the brand new Note 4, we have the X Plus 1, the G2 from Motorola, then we have IFA, a whole big conference all about mobile technology, so we're probably going to get like the Sony Xperia Z3, a few other smartphones from different manufacturers, Huawei has devices over there, there's going to be tons of stuff happening in 1 month, and it's just going to be a crazy, crazy world here at PhoneDog.com. But don't worry, because we have you covered at IFA, at the Apple event, at the Motorola event, the Samsung event. We have all of that stuff coming to PhoneDog and this particular YouTube channel, so that's all good. But this video is all about the iPhone 6 because no matter what you say, there's still a genuine excitement from the Apple event. When Apple sends out their invites each year, every single tech head gets somewhat a little excited. No matter if they hate Apple or they love Apple, you still have a bit of excitement because, well, it's the brand new iPhone event of the year, and well, we gotta talk about it. So here is what you could expect at the iPhone 6 event this year. So many of you guys remember this guy right here. This is the iPhone 6 dummy unit that was kind of spread in the internet universe a couple months ago, and it's a pretty good, accurate look of what the brand new iPhone 6 is going to be. Now, if you guys don't know, the iPhone 6 is expected to come in two sizes, two flavors I should say. The iPhone 6 with a 4.7-inch Retina display, probably some kind of odd resolution that's above 720p, not 1920 by 1080, but above 1280 by 720. It's going to have a dual-core processor, probably 1 GB of RAM, and some really interesting little tricks because, well, one, the sleep-wake button is going to be on the right side for the first time instead of the top right corner, and, well, it's just going to be a generally different-looking device. Other than that, the software is going to be exactly the same. We're expecting a brand new Sony sensor, a 13-megapixel iPhone sensor, maybe UHD video recording, but probably going to have a megapixel bump. We're going to have a brand new front-facing camera, probably 1080p instead of 720p, and, well, apart from that, it's just going to be a brand new looking device. Now, in terms of the software, iOS 8, we already saw it at the Worldwide Developers Conference. It's already running on a lot of iPhones right now, whoever's in the developer program. So we're expecting to get the Golden Master Key probably on that day. So September 9th, we're going to have the Golden Master Key for iOS 8, and that's going to be set in stone, the same version that will ship with the brand new iPhone 6, and the same version that we'll have all running on the iPhone 5S on that day. The second side to the story is going to be the iPhone 6L, maybe the iPhone Air, but essentially it's going to be the 5.5-inch version of this guy. Exactly the same specs, possibly a different display. I'm going to say possibly because, well, we might just have a bigger resolution display, but nothing too dramatic. Some people are saying it's going to be a double retina display, but I'm not really thinking that's going to be possible. It's going to be a bigger iPhone, a bigger battery, something that will last you a long time and please the people who've wanted a larger iPhone. But the thickness-wise, the power-wise, the processor unit, it's probably all going to be essentially the same. Now, the last piece to the Apple puzzle for this event is the possibility of a wearable. Now, I'm going to say a wearable and not an iWatch because, well, the past couple weeks I've been talking to people and, well, a watch is a watch. A wearable is a wearable, and there is a distinctive difference between a wearable and a watch. We've been hearing about Apple mobile payments. Now, mobile payments aren't really that big of a deal anymore. I mean, we already have mobile payments kind of going everywhere, but having a built-in mobile payment chip inside a wearable is probably a very good value proposition because, well, if the rumors are right and it's going to be an expensive wearable, like around $300 to $400, it's going to have something special, and that I still don't know. I've been trying to think like an Apple engineer, and I just can't figure out what Apple has up its sleeve. It might be just a watch, and I might be really wrong, and I really won't see very much value in an Apple Watch. Yes, it might look nice, but again, I'm just not looking for a watch that's just, full of technology, connects to my iPhone, gives me text messages and emails. I want something more, and mobile payments may be that, but I do want something neat and clever, and I'm not exactly sure if Apple has that up its sleeve. But again, the rumor is we'll see the iWatch or the iBand of a wearable device that Apple is going to release, and it's not going to be in stores or for sale until early 2015, just kind of to detract away from the iPhone sales because, well, this iPhone launch has to be the biggest one ever because, well, they're going to have 2 new iPhones, completely different sizes, and a completely different design. So again, follow up Apple's story. It's going to be the biggest iPhone launch if it's exactly what we're expecting, a 4.7-inch iPhone and a 5.5-inch iPhone. Now that basically wraps up the Apple event part 1. Now there's going to be an Apple event in about a month or so in October where we'll see the brand new iPad Air, the brand new iPad Mini, and we're probably going to see a big refresh to Mac. I'm not expecting to see Mac touched at this event. I would be very shocked if I saw that, but we are expecting some really great stuff in the Mac world, and hopefully some, I guess, tiny updates to the iPad Air, Touch ID, probably, that's about it. Other than that, there's not going to be that much, but I'll be a separate video in a next couple of weeks. Make sure to leave a comment below. I do want to hear what you guys think about the brand new Apple event that's going to be happening on September 9th. We'll be covering the event right here at PhoneDog.com, so make sure to don't go anywhere for that coverage. And again, my name is Marco Hanna from PhoneDog.com, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.